is me, Muhammad Shahjahan, founder and managing director of Progressive School. You know, this is my second venture in the field of education. I have been associated with educational field since 8 years. On that long journey, I gathered lots of experiences. I faced lots of struggles, obstacles. I met with horrible thunderstorms and tornadoes. I came across all these bad days, bad time, and started a new journey here in this progressive campus. I am very much thankful to those people who supported me in my bad time and who helped me. I am also grateful to those people whose negative conduct acted as catalyst to ignite myself to do something better than earlier. I am also very much fortunate having some good faculty members who been with me in my bad times, and they are with me in my good times also here in this progressive campus. Their support, their enthusiasm boost me to dream high, and it's my request to all the viewers, please watch this video till to the end without skipping. Let's listen what our faculty members, our teachers speak about this progressive school, what is their views, what is their thoughts about this mission.
Here I am to highlight the fact that our school will be a different one. This will be different on the ground because that will base on activity based school. At the same time, to develop holistically for the children, we have decided to make the school as a platform for everyone, so that children coming from different background, they can make this school to be the platform to boost themselves up. And I hope we shall be supported by the management, by the parents, by the society, because if you start something new, then obstacles will be there, and we have to step it on that, and we have to knock down the bottlenecks that come in forward us. And especially if we talk about our teachers here, they are highly paid teachers, and they are paid not for their academic background at all. We detect the teachers so that they can find out the hidden qualities in the children, and once this is detected by the children, we nurture those qualities specially, and this will lead us in the world of success.
This school is by far one of the best schools in the valley. Now there's a reason for that. In this school, we believe in the holistic development of a child. We focus on the overall development of a child. Here, we try to inculcate in children the abilities such as intellectual, social, mental, physical, such that every child passing out from school shall be ready to handle all the challenges in future. Here in Progressive School, every week we conduct programs, we conduct events by which every child gets opportunity to come forward and showcase his or her talents. So by far, this is one of the best schools in the valley, and every person must visit this school once and keep this school on the top of the list. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Pauline Elizabeth Anthony. I'm a graduate in physics, and right now I'm pursuing my B.Ed from Katlichara Institute of Education. Being a teacher is not easy. It requires a lot of hard work, time and focus. Teaching is an art where we provide assistance to enable students to engage in learning activities productively. I would call myself lucky to be able to teach in a school where I got introduced to my colleagues who are much smarter than me, adaptive and cooperative. I have also attended many training sessions conducted by our director Muhammad Shahjahan sir, where we were taught how to handle and deal with students with positivity. I would also love to tell about the students here. They are well behaved, polite, smarter and intelligent. Lastly, I would say that I am looking forward to learn many more things and experience more things and make my stay while worth here. Thank you.
Hello, it's me, Suhail Ahmed. I have been associated with the dream project of Muhammad Shahjahan sir for the last 6 years. He transmitted the zeal of his mission in such a way that it has become the dream of ours. I have been deeply attached with the struggles and sacrifices and witnessed every ups and downs and smooth upgradation of the mission. I do believe that this mission will bring the revolutionary change of the society. I have been working as a hostel administrator cum exam supervisor. I hope the struggles and sacrifices which we have paid on the way would lead our ship to the fixed goal and is not far away from the destined port.
I have been associated with this institution since few years. The beauty of this mission is to change the society through kids by developing their academic excellence with morality. Here we emphasize on the moral development of a child. We conduct character building programs frequently and make sure that every student imbibes the basic character traits like honesty, respect, punctuality, etc. etc. We make sure that every child knows how to differentiate between good and bad, right and wrong. We are on the way to build a child to understand and to follow. If anything is wrong, is always wrong, even if everyone is doing, and if anything is right, is always right, even if no one is doing. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Farhana Parvin. I am a Hindi teacher of Progressive School. After coming to this field, I learned so many things like how to feel like a teacher, how to understand a student, how to control a class, and how to take your class in a more effective way from our respected Shahjahan sir and from our principal sir also. And still I am learning. We teachers not only give our full effort to academic books, we also try to find out the inner talent of a student. Here we also get a platform to show our inner talent. After coming to this profession in this progressive school, I feel so happy and alive because every corner in this progressive environment shows positivity and affinity. Lastly, I am trying my best to develop my student as a good human being and to provide them a quality education. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Saurav Roy, the Science Instructor of Progressive Foundations, and I hope that you people are doing great. So here I am to express a few points that what we are going to do regarding this mission and what is the idea that we are going to implement on the scientific department on the student. So basically what we do is on the middle portion, on the mid sections of the school, that is from basically from class 4 onwards till class 8, we have divided the concept of scientific department as well as the mathematics foundation topics in such a way that along with their academic sections, we mainly give emphasis on their foundation topics, and in such a way that if anyone wants to look onto the point that what is the foundation topics, then I would like to give some points that what we really do in this journey. If we go for foundation topics, then we can see that some of the topics which are there in class 6, 7 standard, these are equivalent and relevant to the topics which are there in class 10. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean that any student is going to study anything in advance, not like that. It's going to study it in little bit in earlier times. It's not about that. It's all about basic clearance of all the topics and studying all the concepts practically. That's the most important goal for our future, and what we, the Progressive Foundation, is thinking to emphasize the students to think more on imaginative area, where we believe, and not only we, that once we know that Einstein have already said that improving the idea of your imaginations is much more important than the acquiring knowledge. So what we are giving is on emphasizing the student to think more, to give more pressurize on their reasoning power, and we give more emphasis on practical explanations and understanding, while every topics are related to their project system based curriculums which are made separately for them from class 4 to class 8 standards, and for 9 and 10 we go as usual given by the instructions from the board, and down to that our main focus is to bring out the innovation or innovative ideas that is present in the student. Thank you.
When I had taught in some schools, it was just a continuous teaching where every school do the same. the techniques were different. But when I came to progressive school, I had learned that a real teacher is not only teaching in books. There are more wider things than teaching bookish knowledge. So here, Mr. Sir Jahan has taught us how to control the class and what are the lesson plans, for how many days, in what way we have to teach the children. And there were varieties, co-curriculum activities were there, where every child has given the opportunity in all the games like chess, Chinese checker, badminton, volleyball. Everyone got the chance to participate. Not one was left out. So as we also teachers here, we were engaged in all this. Sir has given all of us teachers the same level. There were no partiality in the school among children, among teachers. First, Sir has taught us how to start with reading. First day we do reading. The teacher has to read herself first. Then the children has to again go along with the teacher. And the second is vocabulary, where the child has to pick up some words from the textbook, which is difficult, and they have to do it, or we teachers, we have to help them by picking out the meaning. The third is explanation. The teacher has to explain, the chapter has to be explained to the students. And the fourth is activity class. Whatever chapter or any subject that we are doing, we have to do an activity with the students.
Today I am here as a science teacher of Progressive School, where I love to sing, also painting, and also some sports. I am still learning on the basis of training for implementing for the students, because this type of the ideology of the school is to implement for the students the better learning for a brighter future. The phenomenon of teaching is where we can find out their strength, their learnings, the knowledge, the goals of them, what they are getting us from us, what we are implementing for them. Because in this era of gratification, the missionary zeal is required to make the quantum change. Mission and vision of the schools, and also for the students, that what they will be in the upcoming future. Like we need to teach them many activities. Nowadays, activities are being provided to the schools because for the growth of the strength, their learnings, their improvements. So because they are going to rule the future generations and also the societies. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is me Jannatara Sultana, science teacher of Progressive School. Well, if I talk about my qualification, I am a graduate and my highest qualification is B.Ed, that is Bachelor of Education. Today I am here to share about my teaching experience in Progressive School with you all. Actually, teaching is a tripolar process which includes teacher, learner and curriculum. When these three interacts with each other, it makes teaching learning process more interesting, and it also helps teacher to teach the students in a different way. Working with the Progressive School has been a wonderful experience for me as a teacher, and I have actually found a new me who is much more creative and active than earlier. And I have also observed one thing, that I am learning every day something new, which is most important for a teacher to become a proficient teacher. As I told earlier, I have done B.Ed. So in B.Ed I learned many things regarding teaching, like teaching methods, skill and child psychology also. But after joining this school, I learned many practical aspects of teaching, like how to control the class, how to behave with each and every student. This helps me to develop myself more and to develop my teaching skills also. Progressive School follows innovative methods of teaching like project method, heuristic method, demonstration method, etc., which they follows by using various technologies, and it helps students to learn the things in a different way. At last, I want to say one thing, that only education is not important for students. Being kind, responsible and helpful is most important as a person. So I am just trying to inculcate values and sense of responsibility in students.
Hello everyone, myself Sunanda Roy.
an English teacher of Progressive School. Today I'm very glad enough that I got an opportunity to share my experience in such a prestigious school. So first of all, I would like to say that each and every day I am learning so many things from this school, and I gathered so much knowledge also from this school about the teaching pattern and about the child psychology, the ideology to become a successful teacher. MD Shahjahan sir, the director of our school, conducts many training sessions for us, which are very valuable for us. We got to learn many life lessons, the ideology, the ethics to become a successful teacher. We learned from here, and even I acquired many positivityness, self-confidence, and even I got to learn how to develop the brain of a student, how to understand the psychology of a student, and how to make the class an activity-based class and student-centric class. I am applying that pattern which I learned from MD Shahjahan sir, and I am trying to make my class a student-centric class so that it becomes very interesting for the students and they get very interest in learning new things every day. At last, I want to say that I want to make my students very kind, generous, very honest, and a responsible citizen.
Before joining in this school as a teacher, I was looking for a school where I can explore my potentials, and I got super excited when I got selected as a teacher in prestigious platform like Progressive School. I was a bit nervous when I stepped into the gorgeous campus of Progressive School. I got introduced with a teacher who are smarter than me. I mingled with them and found that they are much adaptable and cooperative. I learned so many things from them, and I'm still learning. I attend a lot of training sessions which is conducted by Managing Director MD Shahjahan sir in and online and offline. He taught us how to deal with a small kids and how to handle them. I learned positivity and professionalism, and now I became more confident enough to teach the nursery student in appropriate manner.
Hello everyone, this is me Jerin, a computer science teacher of Progressive School. If you can see that computer science is one of my core and component subjects during my graduation. Since last year, I have been working over here. After completing my graduation, I was contemplating that where should I get a place to explore myself. Then I got selected here. That time I was underconfident, but now I am confident enough to handle the classes because I attend lots of training program which was conducted by Director of Progressive School Sir Muhammad Shahjahan. Then I got to know about that here we have 8 days lesson plan for each chapter, which is quite easy, unique and different. As we all know that teachers are the cornerstone of the modern day civilization, so that we need to prepare the student in such way so that we can know their qualities and the specialities. Because every student is having different qualities, and as a teacher we should find out those qualities from the student. For that we need to work on 2 things, that is students' brain and their emotions. So I am trying my level best to implement all those things in my classes. I would like to say one more thing, that the progressive environment is very positive, cooperative, understandable and digitalized. Thank you.
I think teaching means adapting the new things and adjusting with the new situation. I have been attended many trainings, online and offline. After attending the trainings, I learned how to cooperate with the students and teaching learning skills. Slowly I learned by observing other teachers. After communicating with the students, I tried to understand psychology of the students and got attached. Sometimes by looking at the students, I can understand their pain and emotions. I don't think giving notes, reading lesson in front of the students, it will lead to a good teaching personality. Instead of this, I focus on our 8 days pattern, which include art integration, story making, etc. so that student can think about their particular topic in their...
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Rohit Fernandez. I have been working in this prestigious school. I am a maths teacher of classes 1 to 4. I teach maths in an activity-based way so that the concept of the students gets clear. I learned many things from this school. The ideologies and principles of this school are very different because it teaches beyond the academics. We here introduce practical and activity-based way teaching learning pattern, which is beneficial for improvement and development of the students and for us too. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's me Abdul Sabur, the office in charge of Progressive School Badarpur. Being an office in charge, I got ample opportunities to interact with the teachers, students, guardians, management of the school and community peoples. It gives me immense pleasure working in the office. Our guardians are highly cooperative, especially during the period of pandemic. The positivity that has been highlighted by our guardians in all aspects is really praiseworthy. Here in Progressive School, the teachers are highly energetic, students friendly. The students of our school are very humble in their actions. So I hope that one day our Progressive School will be regarded as a reputed school in India. Thank you all.